Okay. What are the three most important values you demonstrate as a leader and why?
Three most important values I demonstrate as a leader. Number one that jumps into my mind is availability, accessibility for our teachers, for parents, for the kids. They need people who are there to help them out, no matter what the problem, whether it's dropping off money at the lunchroom, or there's been a death in the family, or there's a serious crisis. So that's number one is accessibility. You have to be fair. You have to be very judicious when you make decisions because they can affect your entire school, your entire community, and they can affect the entire environment that you're in. A third great tenet would probably be um,
Put you on the spot.
kind of put me on the spot. Be there, gotta make good decisions. I think consistency, because you don't want, once precedents have been set, again, you gotta be fair. So when you're consistent, then you have less chance of ruffling feathers and doing things the way they need to be done.
Okay. What would you say is your biggest accomplishment as a leader of this middle school?
Probably just my tenure here. This is my 9th year here, so the school was fantastic when I got here. So I try not to mess that up, and it's great working with this team. So I'm proud of my almost 9 full years here.
Okay. What are your feelings about school change?
Kind of mixed there. They talk about the great pendulum of education, and things swing one way and then they swing the other way over 20 years or so. There's going to be change. The greatest changes we've had have been with technology, and 95% of that is awesome, but with technology comes new challenges, and you got to do what's best for the kids.
Okay. How would you prioritize change against everything else?
You got to put the kids first, absolutely. Put the kids first, and then the faculty, and then the community after that. But if you're doing what's right for the kids, then you're working in the right direction.
What do you think has been the best change? You said technology, but in all of your experience in all of education, that being a teacher and assistant principal, what do you think the best change you've seen is and the worst change?
Best change is, again, would be technology, just because we've come light years in so many different facets of teaching and administrating and being able to deliver instruction since I became a teacher, and that's 13 years. The worst change is how things continue to be very bureaucratic in many school systems, and it's hard to get things going in the right direction with things like funding, and in politics they work their way into far too many school systems. So fortunately we're able to avoid a lot of that here, which is a good thing.
Do you think you consider yourself a status quo guy in change or a change junkie? Or what term would you give yourself?
Probably status quo, and I would preface that by saying we've got a great system in place, so we try to keep it on the tracks. So it could be different depending what kind of system or school environment you're in. Some places need radical change, but it's been my experience here that we do good things and continue to do that.
What changes would you like to see implemented in the future, specifically at our school?
At our school, I'd like to continue to see great changes in physical plant, keeping our facility top notch, and that's one of the things that I have to handle, along with our principal and the Board of Education and the superintendent, to keep our facilities the best they can be. It's something that's always changing. They've got to have the best stuff, the best bells and whistles, and the best building as well.
I've got two conferences. One's in here and the other one's in the small room.
Okay.
This is the last question.
Last question.
Okay. What are some ways in which you think education as a whole could stand to improve?
I wish education were better funded, especially here in Alabama. Our teachers deserve better pay. Our kids deserve more resources. Class sizes should be smaller, and the facilities should be better across the board.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.